Lonelier it gets, but the view up here is worth every step, every sacrifice made. This is altitude, where legends are made.
I've been climbing up this mountain while they stayed in the valley, questioning my journey, keeping score, keeping tally of every time I stumbled, every time I fell down. But I kept ascending while they stayed on the ground. Level where it's comfortable, where it's safe and easy, where the air is thick and warm, the path is never sleazy. But I chose the harder route, the one that leads up high, where the oxygen gets thin and you're closer to the sky than you've ever been before, where the view is clear, but the company is scarce, cause not everyone can bear the pressure and the altitude, the sacrifice it takes to reach the peak with dedication makes the difference between those who dream up and those who do where the oxygen gets thin and you're closer to the sky than you've ever been before, when the view is clear, but the company is silence while the others can't be free. Down below in the valley where they criticize and judge the ones who dare to climb, but they never really budge from their comfort zone, their mediocre place, while I'm up here in the clouds winning my own race against myself, my limits, my doubts and all my fears. The altitude is lonely, but I've been climbing for years, and every single step has made me stronger than before. Now I'm standing on the summit and I'm hungry for more. Mountains to conquer, peaks to reach, heights to achieve. The altitude may be lonely, but I don't wanna leave this place where winners live, where champions reside, where the air is thin but satisfaction's amplified.
At this altitude I'm flying above the clouds, not denying it's lonely at the top, but I'm surviving. At this altitude I'm thriving. Higher, higher, higher. Watch me climb. Higher, higher. It's my time. At this altitude I stand alone, but this peak is my home. Altitude, altitude, I won't stop. There is thin, but I breathe deep. At this altitude I keep.
See the people who were with me when I started to climb, most of them turned back when the path became around. They said I changed, I'm different, not who I used to be, but they don't understand that growth means you're not the same eternally. The higher that I climb, the more I shed the weight of toxic relationships, of people filled with hate. For my success, my progress, my refusal to stay small, to make them comfortable, but I'd rather stand tall at this altitude where only real ones survive, where the weak get weeded out and the strong ones thrive. It's natural selection on this mountain now I'm climbing, and the loneliness is just part of the timing to discover who I am without the noise and opinions of people in the valley with the small-minded dominions who never dare to climb because they're scared of heights, but criticize the climbers from their comfortable sights. Down below when nothing's risking, nothing's gained, when dreams go to die and ambition is restrained by fear of standing out here being different. Yeah, but up here at this altitude my purpose is clear. I can see for miles, I can see the bigger picture, or they stuck in tunnel vision. I admire the mixture of clouds and sky and possibility and hope. At this altitude I've learned exactly how to cope
With solitude, the pressure, the responsibility that comes with being at the top, with visibility to inspire those below who dare to start the climb, to show them that the altitude is worth it every time. Even when it's lonely, even when it's hard, even when you're fighting and you're feeling scarred, the view from up here makes every struggle worth the pain. Once you reach this altitude you'll never be the same. At this altitude I'm flying above the clouds, not denying it's lonely at the top, but I'm surviving. At this altitude I'm thriving. Higher, higher, higher. Watch me climb. Higher, higher. It's my time. At this altitude I stand alone, but this peak is my home. Altitude, altitude, I won't stop. Up here is keep climbing. The altitude is worth it, I promise. See you at the top. You left your heart inside my toast. Now it's the only sound that won't rest. I jump on ribbon, but it's not enough. Since you walked away and survived.
I still see you cold on the kitchen chair, like you walked right in, like you still be there. I poured 2 cups, though I drank alone. Talk to the walls like they're carved in stone. Every window shows me where we stood. Every corner smells like the way you wore it. I kept your note in the drawer by the bed. I'm red lines saying all that you left unsaid. I trace your name in the steam on blast, but it fades too fast, just like we passed. Guess forever's just a word we ban till it snaps in half and you call it the end.
You left your heartbeat inside my chest. Now it's the only sound that won't rise up. I keep on breathing, but it's not enough. Since you walked away and took color, I've been walking the streets where we used to roll, but every road feels colder without home. Your ghost still hums in the songs I play, and the night keeps stealing my days away. I try to the dark cause it feels like you. Quiet, heavy, but it listens too. I keep my phone with the screen stays lit, hoping for a name that will never hit. They say try me yours, but I don't agree. It just teaches you how to live with the bleed, and if I love the fire, then I'm still the flame, burning for the sound of you saying my name. You left your heartbeat inside my chest. Now it's the only sound that won't rise. I keep on breathing, but it's not enough. Since you walked away and took. I watch the sunset fade to black. Since you left, I slid at the I reach for you, but there's only air. And I'm worth no one left.
Yeah, right. I still remember the way you smile, like it could fix the world for a little while. Now the streets are cold, the nights too long, and every song I hear reminds me you're gone. I keep your letters folded in my hand, reading lines I can't understand. The laughter we share feels miles apart, and your shadow still lingers in my heart. I try to move, but my feet stay glued to the place where love left me subdued. Every word I whisper falls to the floor, echoes of a love I can't restore.
Watch the sunset fade to black. Since you left, I slid away. I reach for you, but there's only air. And I'm left with nothing,
Right. I talk to the night, it doesn't reply, just mirrors the tears I try to hide. The memories cut, they don't heal with time, and I trace your absence in every rhyme. I keep the hope very deep inside, like a candle flickering against the tide. The world moves on, but I'm standing still, lost in the echo of your vanished will. If love's a fire, mine's barely a spark, fading to black in the yellow's dark. If love's a fire, mine's barely a spark, fading to black in the yellow's dark.
Left your light in my darkest place. Now I see your ghost in every face. I call your name, but it fades away, like the sun that hides at the end of day.
Your voice still haunts every street I cross. I walk through the echoes of all I lost. The air tastes cold where your lips once stayed, and my hands still shake where your touch was laid. Rap, yeah, we were firing glass, now it's all just shards. I'm spitting these fruits over broken cards. You tell me love, then you cut the deck. Now my veins pump ink, gotta write the wreck. Every smile you gave was a sharpened blade. Every kiss was a move in the game you played. I'm drowning in beats, trying not to choke, breathing in the ashes of the bridge you broke. No map for the way out, just this plane, and your shadow still dancing in my brain.
You left your light in my darkest place. Now I see your ghost in every face. I call your name, but it fades away, like the sun that hides at the end of day.
I kept your sweater for the sun it holds, but it's fading fast just like we told. The world keeps moving, but I stay still, caught in the orbit of your will. Now I'm scribbling hope in a minor key, fighting with the love that won't set me free. Every rhyme's another tear I've bled. Every track's a grave for the word you said. You vanished quick, but your mark won't fade. You're stuck in the shade that your shadow made.
You left your light in my darkest place. Now I see your ghost in every face. I called your name, but it fades away, like the sun that hides at the end of day.
I used to think we would fade emotion. Now I'm drowning in my own devotion. You stitched me up just to watch me tear. Left your love like smoke and thin and air. I gave you trust, you gave me doubt. Now I rap my pain just to scream it out. These bars ain't music, the survival mode. Bleeding verses down this lonely road. You broke me quiet, broke me clean. Now my truth's on fire, behind the screen.
I held on tight when you let go. Now I'm stuck here and moving slow. You promised light, but gave me night. Now I'm fading in the absence of your fight. I held on tight when you let go. Now I'm stuck here and moving slow. You promised light, but gave me night. Now I'm fading in the absence of your fight.
I still wait for footsteps at the door, even though you don't live here anymore. The bed is made, but it's still cold, like your love polished, but never bold. I replay your lies in surround sound, like echoes in a church where faith ain't found. You were thunder wrapped in velvet skin, but I learned too late who you'd always been. Your silence screams, it hits like glass, cutting deeper every time I pass. This ain't closure, it's a slow decay. Now I rhyme the words I can never say.
I held on tight when you let go. Now I'm stuck here and moving slow. You promised light, but gave me night. Now I'm fading in the absence of your fight.
атаковали враги.
You left your voice in the cracks of my mind. Every word's a wound I can't rewind. I reach for the past, but it slips like sand. Now I'm standing alone where we used to stand.
The door still sways like it waits for you. The floor remembers every step we know. Your scent still hides in the midnight air, but it fades each time I'm aware you're not there. Yeah, we were golden glass, shining thin. One wrong move and it caved right in. You dropped the truth like a weight on my chest. I'm gasping for air in the mess you left. I spill rhymes cause my tears run dry. Every bar's a battle, every beat's my cry. You lit the fuse, then you closed the door. Now I'm burning in rooms we don't share anymore. I fight with the ghosts just to make them fade, but they're stitched in the verses that I've made.
You left your voice in the cracks of my mind. Every word's a wound I can't rewind. I reach for the past, but it slips like sand. Now I'm standing alone where we used to stand.
Clock ticks slow, like it pities me. Marking the space where you used to be. The light feels wrong when the sun breaks through. Cause the day still starts without you. I write in the dark so I don't see the pain, but the ink still shines in the coldest rain. You were my verse, my beat, my fight. Now I'm lost in the silence of every night. No hook can save me, no bar can heal. I'm just stuck with the weight of what I feel.
You left your voice in the cracks of my mind. Every word's a wound I can't rewind. I reach for the past, but it slips like sand. Now I'm standing alone where we used to stand. You left your voice in the cracks of my mind. Every word's a wound I can't rewind. I reach for the past, but it slips like sand. Now I'm standing alone where we used to stand.
Heads the sky, tend it's night. Since you look, if it feels low, your voice still haunts me. In the dark, and I'm holding on till I broke.
I walk the halls where we used to be. Every corner's a ghost staring back at me. Your laugh still echoes, but it's out of tune. Like a song that died under a lonely moon. I keep your picture face down on the floor. Every glance cuts me more and more. I try to speak, but the words choke inside. Like I swallowed the pain I've tried to hide. I still feel your hand where it shouldn't be. A memory chain won't set me free. And every night I hope for a sign that maybe your heart is still. Write your name in the frost on the glass, hoping one day the pain will pass. The nights are heavy, the silence loud. I'm drowning alone in the crowded crowd. I see a shadow in the sweet light glow, but it fades too fast like you said no. I replay our moments, the good and the bad, the smiles that linger, the tears that we had. I'm trapped in a story that has no end, the chapter of love I can't comprehend. And if hope is a flame, mine's burning low, but I can't let it die, can't let it go.
still feel your shadow in every room. Every corner's heavy with the memory of you. I talk to the night, but it doesn't reply, just reflects the tears I've tried to hide. I walk alone where we used to stand, holding the echoes of your gentle hand. You left lingers like a ghost in my head, and I keep replaying every word we said. I thought love was a story that wouldn't break. Now I'm left with the pieces, the ache that stays. Trace the lines of your face in my mind, searching for the warmth I'll never find. The streets are empty, the city sleeps, but I'm wide awake with memories that creep. I hold on to letters I'll never send, hoping one day the pain might end. Your voice is a ghost that calls me still, and I can't escape. Even if I will, I keep breathing in the silence you left. A quiet storm, a hollow theft. Maybe one day I'll find my way, but for now I'm lost where your shadow stays. Yeah, I'm drowning in a silence that screams at night. Every memory's a battlefield I failed to fight. You left fingerprints on the walls of my chest. Now the ink won't fade, it just stains every breath. I gave you my trust like a loaded gun. Pull the trigger with a smile, now the damage is done. I'm pacing in circles, can't find no escape. Every thought is a chain, every chain is a weight.
I built a castle, I fade to glass. Heady ponies, but they kite shots from the past. I'm still bleeding for the words you said, but I keep holding on to close to start.
I'm scribbling letters I'll never send, conversations with a stranger who used to be my friend. My reflection's a liar, I don't know who I am, just a shadow in a body with a broken plan. I don't wanna hate you, but I hate what you made. Turned my heart into a coffin, now I sleep in the grave. I replay the tape, every scene in my head, but the ending's the same. You're gone, I'm left for dead.
I built a castle, I fade to glass. Heady ponies, but they kite shots from the past. I'm still bleeding for the words you said, but I keep holding on to close to You loved me quiet, then left me loud. Now I'm crying in the arms of a passing crowd. Your name still burns like a summer flame, but I'm just a stranger when you say my name. Now you held my fears like they were glass, promised forever like it will last. Now I'm dancing alone in the echoes you made. Every step I take just walks through your fate.
stuck. I gave you pieces I never gave myself. Stuck my hopes like books on a dusty shelf. You pulled me close just to push me back. Now I bite in the wounds where the world went black. Try to fix you, but I broke instead. Now I'm bound with regret and the tears I bled. You were sugar and smoke, sweet with a sting. Now my chest tightens every time I sing. The silence you left's got its own beat, and I spit pain over every heatless sheet.
You love me quiet, then left me loud. Now I'm crying in the arms of a passing crowd. Your name still burns like a summer flame, but I'm just a stranger when you say my name. I wrote you letters you'll never read, carved out of moments I used to need. Your shadow lingers like a song unsaid, but I keep pretending you're not in my head.
Play brave, but I'm paper thin. Smile in the mirror just to fake the win. Every verse I spit is a piece of pain. You left me in thunder but took the rain. I counted the lies, they stacked like bricks. Now I build with truth, though it never sticks. Your love was a game I can never beat. Now my heart's off rhythm, skips every beat.
Be quiet, then left me loud. Now I'm crying in the arms of a passing crowd. Your name still burns like a summer flame, but I'm just a stranger when you say my name.
На город наших союзников напали ракеты.
I hear your voice in the quiet bay. Every drop still whispers your name. I reach for you, but you are not there, and I'm still waiting for you.
I still see you in the corner of my eyes, like a half-remembered truth dressed up as lies. Every laugh we shared now echoes in dust, and I'm left with the shadow of a broken trust. I talk to the night like it might reply, but it's just another friend that knows how to lie. These walls still hum with the songs we played, but the melody's gone and the colors fade. I keep your jacket where you left it last, as if the fabric could pull me back to the past. But time's a thief that don't leave clues. It just takes and it don't care who it screws.
I hear your voice in the quiet way. Every drop still whispers your name. I reach for you, but you're not there, and I'm still waiting for you.
I write these verses like letters I'll never send. Every line's a confession I can't defend. The bed feels bigger when the night gets cold, but I still sleep on my side like the space is sold. Your ghost walks through like it pays the rent, and every breath feels like it's been spit. I try to move on, but my feet get stuck, like the ground knows your name and won't give me up. I keep hoping for a knock that'll never come, still hearing your voice in a low hum. Maybe love's just a promise we tell too soon, like the sun swearing it won't outshine the moon. Yeah,
I hear your voice in the quiet way. Every drop still whispers your name. I reach for you, but you're not there, and I'm still waiting for you.
Рада видеть тебя. На город наших союзников напали.
I'm trapped in a room with the lights turned low. Shadows on the wall where the memories grow. Every promise you made was a loaded lie. Now I carry the weight while you just walk by. Write lines in the dark just to clear my head, but the words turn poison when they hit the page instead. I can't breathe, can't sleep. I'm stuck in this fight with the ghost of your voice that haunt me at night.
You left me broken in the silence. Every heartbeat feels like violence. I keep reaching but you're never there. Just an echo fading in the air. You left me broken in the silence. Every heartbeat feels like violence. I keep reaching but you're never there. Just an echo fading in the air.
I'm standing in the wreckage of a love gone cold, digging through ashes for the pieces you stole. You lit the match, now I live in the flames. Every scar on my skin still whispers your name. I gave you my soul, you just watched it bleed. Now the hole in my chest is the proof of your greed. I scream at the sky, but the sky won't care. Only silence replies when I know you're not there.
You left me broken in the silence. Every heartbeat feels like violence. I keep reaching but you're never there. Just an echo fading in the air. You left me broken in the silence. Every heartbeat feels like violence. I keep reaching but you're never there. Just an echo fading in the air.
Lift me up, carry me through. When I'm down, when I don't know what to do, I risk it all, like I have nothing to lose. Lift me up, Lord, lift me up.
Handouts create lazy people I'm not impressed with. You want something in life, then why don't you go and get it? Actions speak louder than words do. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? Look at the world we live in, defined by comment sections. Surround yourself with people that challenge how you think, not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people that cut you open just to watch you bleed. Always be yourself, not the person that you pretend to be. No, these people gon' tell you that you will never make it. Then when you do, they gon' say they knew you were going places. That's just how it works. Next thing you know, you'll be overrated. Hearing people say they miss the old you, it's crazy, ain't it? And perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. I don't need pats in the back from people for my achievements. When I die, I wanna know that I live for a reason. Anyone can take your life, but not what you believe in, though.
Carry me through. When I'm down, when I don't know what to do, I risk it all, like I have nothing to lose. Lift me up, Lord, lift me up.
Don't take opinions from people that won't listen to yours. If money's where you find happiness, you'll always be poor. If you don't like the job you have, then what do you do it for? The cure to pain is it something you buy at liquor stores? Nah, the real you is not defined by the size of your office. The real you is who you are when ain't nobody watching. You spend your whole life worried about what's in your wallet. For what? That money will show up to your carpet walls. Your anger's a liar, he ain't got no respect. I fell in love with my pain and I slept with my regret. Happiness saw it happen, maybe that's why she up and last. Joy called me a cheater, said she ain't coming back. I've always had a problem with relationships, but that's what happens when you see the world through a broken lens.
Mistakes can make you grow, that doesn't mean you're friends. Who you are is up to you, don't leave it up to them, no.
Carry me through. When I'm down, when I don't know what to do, I risk it all, like I have nothing to lose. Lift me up, Lord, lift me up.
hard to hold you, but my fingers just kept bleeding through. Every scar became a lyric, every lie became the proof. Once it glittered like a dream, now it's ashes in the wind. You said love would heal the wounds, but I feel nothing in my skin. Time flies by like a train that never stops for me. I'm stuck inside this carriage where the dark's my only company. If you hear me, maybe hate me, maybe burn my name away, cause my heart keeps begging freedom, but the chains still make me stay.
Between us only echoes, no voices, just the sound. Every word we left unspoken is crashing, breaking on the ground. I wear the chains of your love, but they cut me deep inside. Between us only echoes, what was forever turned to light.
I walk through shadows with a guilt like a crown. My mirror screams at me in silence, only staring me down. Emotions buried in the dirt where nobody can see, but every truth I try to swallow just explodes back at me. I paint the truth in black and white, you read between the lines. Our love was just a battlefield, I'm stuck between the minds. Was it fate or just the weight of all the choices I made? Heart's an empty mailbox waiting for a letter that never came.
Between us only echoes, no voices, just the sound. Every word we left unspoken is crashing, breaking on the ground. I wear the chains of your love, but they cut me deep inside. Between us only echoes, what was forever turned to now I'm the ashes holding every scar.
Yeah, way before I bought you the ring, we were fighting back and forth like you were wearing a thing. Two passionate people not afraid to say what they think. Leading passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. You know me well, sitting on the edge of my seat, looking at life, over analyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues I'm trying to work through 'em. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments.
We let the fire burning in the dark. Now I'm the ashes holding every scar. I try to run, but I don't go far. 'Cause every run still leads to anyone.
A little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous, cause you know I'm a break soon. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Acting like I'm gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. And I know I make you feel like you're at the end of your road. That's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. It's just the pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck if you look into my soul.
You let the fire burning in the dark. Now I'm the ashes holding every scar. I try to run, but I don't go far. 'Cause every run still leads to anyone.
I'm staring at the cracks in the ceiling above, thinking back to the days when we still had love. Now it's silence in my chest like the world turned mute. Every dream that we built feels burned at the root. I fight with my thoughts, but they always win. Like a war in my head that won't ever give in. I reach for the past, but it cuts like glass. And the future looks empty when the moment won't pass.
Tell me why you had to go. I'm still standing in the undertow. Every heartbeat jumps real slow, and I can find my way back home. At home.
Look, I trace every step where your shadow remains. But the deeper I follow, the deeper the pain. I scream at the night, but it swallows my voice. Like the end was decided, I was never your choice. Now I bleed on the page just to feel alive, but the words just remind me of how you lied. So I sit in the dark with a hollow chest, praying one day.
Tell me why you had to go. I'm still standing in the undertow. Every heartbeat just moves slow, and I can find my way. Tell me why you had to go. I'm still standing in the undertow. Every heartbeat just moves slow, and I can find my way back home. Back home.
На город наших союзников напали враги.
Running through the dark with a spark in my fist. Like the doubts on fire, can't put out this twist. Every thought's like a blade that's been stuck in my head, but I forge it in the armor from the tears I bled. You can't lock rage when the truth's on flames. Every line is a strike, every verse my claim. Fighting in the mirror, enemies my own face, but I'm breaking every rock like it's made of lace. They try to keep me quiet, but I learn to shout. Demons line up when the lights burn out. I don't run from the storm, I just let it ignite. Cause the thunder in my chest pushes me to new heights.
Shadows in my mind, but the spotlight's lit. Every clown's a war and I won't quit. You can try to chain me, but I'll break that tie. I'm a storm in the sky that you can't defy. You can't defy. That you can't defy. You can't defy.
I'm the outcast kid who blows beats apart, turned out into TNT straight from the heart. Every setback's just fuel for my next attack. I bend but I don't break, I don't fade to black. They say pain makes art, I paint walls with truth. Every line a mosaic of rage and proof. I'm the villain and the hero in the life I write. You can watch me fall down, but I still stand and fight.
Shadows in my mind, but the spotlight's lit. Every clown's a war and I won't quit. You can try to chain me, but I'll break that tie. I'm a storm in the sky that you can't defy. You can't defy. That you can't defy. You can't defy.
Walking through the fire, but my heart stays pure. Every scar's just a sign that I've been here before. If they won't give me space, I'll just take that stage. Let my lights detonate in a burst of rage. No change, no fear, no mask in my voice. Just truth in my veins and the pain I voice. If the darkness is a crown, then I wear it with pride. With the shadows on my back and the light on my side.
Shadows in my mind, but the spotlight's lit. Every clown's a war and I won't quit. You can try to chain me, but I'll break that tie. I'm a storm in the sky that you can't defy. You can't defy. That you can't defy. You can't defy.
Наши воины вступили в бой.
I wake up to the
echo of a war on my chest. Memories like knives, they don't let me rest. I'm a prisoner inside of the cage I made, trying to run from the shadows, but they still won't fade. Every heart beats louder than the words you left, like a ghost in the mirror that I can't forget. I bury my thoughts, but they crawl back alive. Every scar that I cover keeps me trapped inside.
I'm falling through the cracks of everything we were. Your voice still lingers, but it only makes it worse. I can't escape, I'm chained inside my head. Loving you still feels like loving what's dead.
Listen, I scream in the silence, but nobody cares. Every prayer just dissolves in polluted air. You built me up high just to watch me crash. Now I sift through the pieces of a broken past. I try to forgive, but the pain's too loud, like a storm in my chest that'll tear me down. I replay the night when you walked away, and the clock stopped ticking on my brighter days.
I'm falling through the cracks of everything we were. Your voice still lingers, but it only makes it worse. I can't escape, I'm chained inside my head. Loving you still feels like loving what's dead.
Of everything we were, your voice still lingers, but it only makes it worse. I can't escape, I'm chained inside my head. Loving you still feels like loving what's dead.
Наши воины вступили в бой.
You left your coat on the back of the chair, like you might come back, but you're not there. I keep the light on, but it's only for me, and the shadows dance where you used to be.
Your coffee cup still waits on a shelf. I talk to her when I'm by myself. Your ghost logs through these empty halls, and I'm still answering when no one calls. Yeah, I'm stuck in a loop, same scene, same frame. Heart breaks the beat and pain's the name. You play me soft, then cut me hard. Now I rhyme in the ruins of a burned down yard. Your scent still lingers in the midnight air, but the truth hit cold, you were never there. I bury my words on the track so deep, but every verse bleeds when I try to sleep. We were fire, but the match burned quick. Now I'm left with the smoke,
And it's making me let you cold on the back of the chair, like you might come back, but you're not there, there. I keep the light on, but it's only for me, and the shadows dance where you used to be.
clock still ticks like it's counting us down, but you're miles away in another town. I hold the door like you walk inside, but it's just the wind of my foolish pride. Every room's a museum of the life we planned. Every wall's got the mark of your ghost's hand. I spit truth in the booth, cause that's all I got. Every word's a bullet, every rhyme's a shot. I ain't healing, just learning to stand in the wreckage you built with your bare hand. They say time ends, but I'm still torn, and every night's colder than the day you were born.
You left your coat on the back of the chair, yeah, like you might come back, but you're not there, there, there. I keep the light on, but it's only for me, and the shadows dance where you used to be.
Наши воины вступили в бой. Наши воины вступили в бой. На город наших союзников напали враги. Наши воины вступили в бой. На город наших союзников напали враги. Наши воины вступили в бой. На город наших союзников напали враги. 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 На город наших союзников напали враги.
В чем проблема? Неплохая мысль. Ну, если ты настаиваешь. Вопрос времени.
На город наших союзников напали враги. На город наших союзников напали враги.